Welcome back. We're ready to resume our trek through the wasteland. Keep our wandering going. Last time, we saved Walking Brewing Machine and brought it back to the hotel. There he is now. Let's pop out here. Check the quest log in a second because I do not remember off the top of my head what the plan was to go next. I think I was going to finally remember that there's a main story quest and go knock out get back on the story quest. Best. Gate needs to detox. More raiders. Glowing sea. Vault check. Robot expansion. Tradecraft. Oh, that's the railroad. Do one railroad side quest, and then that requires Far Harbor. Not going to Far Harbor yet for the Far Harbor stuff. Do need to jump into Fort Hagen. You'll meet Deacon first. Do one story, one railroad quest. Where the heck's the... $95 way down there. Cabot House. Where the heck's... Meet Deacon at the old highway. Fast travel up to Lexington to save some time. And we're roll down the road from Lexington over. Oh, wrong way. Follow us up to the main road and then hang a...
So that was Billie Holiday. Billie spelled with an I and an E because she's a lady.
Weird, it's still weird not hearing music. You can DMCA.
If you're the kind of person who is tired of living in Diamond City and you maybe want a adventure or something, I guess you have a new option.
No, you don't. They don't. Don't send them to Sanctuary, Travis. I don't want them.
Sanctuary has, I guess,
I said to not do that.
To the northwest there. Good luck to them with, the whole surviving thing. And in other news, it sounds like maybe it's not other news. It's actually the same news. The Minutemen were involved in this.
Yeah, they were, because I saved the Minutemen. But I do. I'm a savior.
They were kind of done for. It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it would be super dangerous. I bet.
All right, the little railroad. Might blow too on point for the meeting, Deacon.
It's a fun one. Feel free to rock out, or whatever it is people do nowadays.
Whoa, you lose!
How was that? Wild dogs. Where's the other one, Kate?
First crack at the
All right, let's go find Deacon again. Where'd he go? There he is. He wandered off.
Deacon, is that you?
Like the disguise? It's Wastelander camo. This is my pile of garbage, asshole. Back off. Good, right?
Great.
Lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too.
You can change your face.
I put myself under the knife every year or two. New face, new body. You know, the full makeover. It keeps our enemies guessing.
I almost didn't recognize you.
Seems a little
That's the
extreme.
point. So, about the job. The railroad's only recently been using the Old North Church. Our old base was underneath the Slocum's Joe. We had a pretty sweet setup until the Institute found us.
Your base was under a donut shop? That's awesome.
It's a lot better than it sounds. Well, it was, until it
No,
was
it sounds
bombed
pretty
out.
awesome.
What happened?
Our HQ was strong, defensible. Heck, we thought it was secure. Inside a minute, the Institute troopers breached the doors and turned it into a shooting gallery.
Pew,
The
pew, pew, pew.
survivors didn't have time to grab anything.
You only got to have one
so
way
we're
in.
getting something
and you only got
important
one
we
way
had to
out.
leave behind.
Let's find it then.
We gotta do one thing first. We got a tourist nearby. He or she has information on the base, so let's pump him for information before we dive in. For now, I'll take point. So I'm looking for rail signs, symbols we use to send messages to each other. If you like that, we got signs and countersigns, dead drops, even a secret handshake. All right, maybe the handshake never got on.
Secret handshake.
Anyway, the tourist should have a trail left for us.
All right, I feel like just blindly walking up a wrecked highway is
Here we go.
asking for
Rail
trouble.
sign. The arrow in the center indicates a direction. So our tourist is up ahead. Let's keep going.
Maybe the arrow in the middle indicates a direction to avoid. You think of that, Deacon?
Got another rail sign. Right there.
This your buddy?
Payday.
And another. We're probably close.
Or it's a trap?
Quit
It's
playing
trapped.
games and come out where I can see you.
There's more than one. Always two there are. Ah! Why'd you put your gun down, Deacon?
See the plus in the center? That means there's an ally nearby. Our tourist. You take point on the conversation. Look, no matter what he says, you just say, mine is in the shop. Trust me.
Seems a little weird.
Excuse me.
Oh, thank God. You have a Geiger counter? You have a goddamn Geiger counter?
Mine is in the shop.
Who the hell is he? HQ said they were sending one agent, not two.
Sorry, I'm new. She's just showing me the ropes.
All right. The wall is my witness. I thought I was dead. It's about goddamn time you headquarters bastards got here.
Well, we're slow.
Tell me what's going on.
I signed on for some light recon, but that little Slocum's Joe of yours is crawling with goddamn chrome dome synth sons of bitches. The front's fortified to hell and back. They placed
Alright.
mines all over the goddamn place.
Wait, they have a minefield?
Yeah, the mother of all minefields. I
Wheat.
couldn't draw you a map if I tried.
How
What
many
do you
chrome
mean
domes?
by chrome dome synths?
You know, them early model synths. Looks like metal wrapped over mechanical innards. You see 'em here and there doing who knows what for the Institute.
I appreciate all you've done.
I hope it helps. I really do. As soon as it's safe, I'm getting the hell out of here. So if you need anything else, better ask soon.
Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine?
Positive
Tell the
joy.
truth?
He doesn't strike me as the dishonest type.
Yeah, that's my read too. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. So, if we take him at his word, the front door has mines, synths, and probably other fun and exciting prizes.
It'll
So,
make it an
we're
adventure.
going in through the
Thanks for
escape
anything,
tunnel.
folks.
The donut shop has an escape tunnel?
What? Doesn't everyone have an escape tunnel? Seriously though, thank God for that tunnel. If it weren't for that, there wouldn't be any railroad
Yeah,
left.
you seen the, well,
The tunnel has got to be
article,
easier than a frontal assault.
Easier, but no cakewalk. You lead us there, pal. I got you covered.
well, it's
I
something.
don't know where your escape tunnel is.
I'm not saying anyone is a synth.
Normal donut
I'm
shops
not-
don't
I'm not
have an
saying
escape
it's,
tunnel.
Correct. At all. And you know, of course, the mayor. I mean, I was. I've asked to read. I have a statement from the mayor's office.
Go back here to the down.
Well, I mean, it just says here there's nothing to worry about. That it's, you know, safe and all. Everybody.
Super convincing, Travis.
It's crazy stuff, right? I mean, weird. Anyway, it's well, it's something to think
Nice
about.
foggy day in the radiation.
Now I'll play Ella Fitzgerald. I got this. Enjoy.
I guess let's go find a donut shop with an escape route. And apparently power armor on the way. See if we can get it real quick. Nothing's popping up. Remove my duds. Great, tries reset. I didn't use any tries. Tries you didn't use have been reset. That's not helpful.
Sweet.
Open the door.
Looking for something useful in that thing.
Yeah. Finally crafted almost complete suit of armor. Now it'll stay there. Can I close the door again? Oh, I bet you can do it through the terminal. All right. Now, back to the coffee shop. Or I guess more accurately, sewer pipe. Which has a door. Not getting a lot of drainage through there. Get upstream flooding.
Man, the back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
Prototype. What?
Security's too good.
We're in. The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
Who's Dr. Carrington?
All goes well, you'll meet him soon enough.
What can you tell me about the Gen 1s and 2s?
The synths didn't start off as nigh-perfect copies of human beings. The Institute had to work up to that level of hubris. Gen 1s and 2s were stepping stones along the way. The Railroad's not fully united on how we feel about them.
What's there to be
Yeah, what's your
divided about?
controversy
Everyone
about?
wants to liberate the Gen 3s, the human-looking synths. Some of the synths in the Railroad, like Glory, think we should help earlier models too. But Gen 1s are basically the same as, well, a Protectron, so the line gets muddy. Do we defend AI rights? Terminals? Hell, turrets? Anytime it gets brought up, fireworks.
I mean, I
All the
blew up
old
a lot of
arguments
turrets, so
flare
don't
up.
put those on the protected
The
list.
upshot is Glory and some others won't run missions like this.
Let's find a prototype then.
Together with you, I like our odds. First step is to override the security lockdown. Well, the terminal's on at least. I'm gonna feed it some passwords. No? No?
Don't you know the passwords?
Ah, missed one, you cocky bastards. The prototype's deeper inside. Someone left a rail sign here. This one means danger. Yeah, we know.
Yes. Think?
We know.
Robo brains everywhere. And apparently they brought their friends the roaches.
Wait, see the box in the center of that rail sign? That means there's a cache nearby. Looks like Maven managed to hide something before... well, you know. Look around.
I think your cache is out here, pal.
Tinker managed to turn on the defenses. Barely slowed the coursers down, but hey, probably saved some lives. I don't think you've ever seen a courser, but they're top of the line in Institute. Let's fuck up your day tech. There shouldn't be any coursers in here, but if there are, just run.
Something's ghosting us.
Please come out. Oh.
Shite! I'll pull them. You hear that? You know how to show a girl a good time.
Yeah, I do.
Nice spot for a last stand.
Connie Allen there with Rocket 69.
Bottle cap. Not
Time
fitting
for
in
some
there.
news, I guess. Sure, why not? So, there's that saying that
Kind of a large
sometimes
basement
truth
for a
is
donut
better.
factory.
No,
Or donut shop, you know?
better. Truth is stranger than fiction. Well, you know the
Another
radio
active
plays that I
terminal.
air sometimes?
We didn't have time to trip the
Occasionally in
defenses
the right
up
order.
ahead.
You know,
Power them
the,
up, and we can
the
give our
Silver
friends a little
Shroud.
surprise.
It sounds like someone takes them really seriously, like maybe too seriously. There are reports, I guess, about sightings of the
Offline, all
Silver
clear.
Shroud
One turret
in
connected.
the Commonwealth. In
Turn it on.
in Good Neighbor, or near there at least. Anyway, I guess. Oh man, this is so weird. I guess this Silver Shroud is like cleaning up the town or something. There's a superhero out there defending the
Destruction of Bellow
I
Synth.
guess.
Engaging
Or at
hostile
least
sensor reading
people that
detected.
hopefully you can hear of it.
We've got to do this
This
more
next song,
often.
it's
Oops.
60
That was a
minute
slip.
in, and whoa boy! I just
Gotta be something of value on him.
never mind.
Just some caps. I'm gonna shoot you, Deacon, if you keep getting in my way.
Sure, sure.
Are you out of 10mm ammo?
Or just keep your shirt on. Psst. What you need?
Why aren't you using that? There. Got an Institute pistol for you if you'd rather have that. Help you out some, Kate. Right along the escape tunnel. Literally, Deacon should just open all these because he should know all the passwords, right? Freeze.
Hello?
Yes.
Is someone present? Overactive sensors. Nothing more.
Scratch everything while I was in terminal. That's embarrassing.
One or something. Hold on to us. You stinky little shite! Damn it! Got blood on me boots.
From who?
Bye, Gen 1s. Prepare to be shot.
What the hell is the
Not every
Defense
Slocum's
Intelligence
Joe has a
Agency?
massive tunnel complex underneath it. We're entering a secret Defense Intelligence Agency research lab, a place that never officially existed.
Well, that
It's
explains why it was a
called the
fancy coffee
Switchboard.
shop.
The prototype is locked up in the heart of the facility.
Whoever or whatever you are, I know you are out there.
They were wise to flee.
Nobody fled. There's been no fleeing. Donut party. That sounds kind of fun. And of course, a Halloween party. Not a good idea to have your cooking fire inside. If there's anything over here. Probably not a great idea to sleep next to the nuclear reactor either. Seems like a little over-trusting. Terminal. A lot of working terminals in here still.
No way I'm
Bob
cracking this.
Crosby this time, not Bing. In case you got confused. I sometimes do. About a lot of things.
This goes back down, right? Make sure we didn't miss anything good.
If you're the kind of person who is tired of living in Diamond City and you maybe want a
Can't break the code.
adventure or something, I
Well, somebody opened the
guess
door, though. That was
you have a
nice.
New option. The settlement of Sanctuary has, I guess, been founded to the northwest there. Good luck to them with, you know, the whole surviving thing. And in other news, it sounds like maybe it's not other news. It's actually the same news. The The Minutemen were involved in this.
Yeah,
Hostile
basically.
sensor reading.
The
Oh, crap.
Minutemen.
There.
I'm gonna rip your limbs
I
off.
thought they were
Not all
kind of
you've
done
got.
for. It sounds kind of crazy. Yes. And if it were real, it would be super dangerous. I bet. Would you like some Danny Kaye? I sure thought so.
Contact detected?
Or
Possibly.
is there contact detected?
Stealth capabilities. Fascinating.
No, I think you guys are just on the other side of the wall.
Gone.
Hey,
Excellent.
what is it? Oh, sure. Make me carry more of your junk.
I will. Thanks for asking. That's a mannequin. Don't shoot it.
Hello. Your stealth.
Love wiping the floor with you.
Sensor anomaly detected. There you are.
Take that!
I knew you were.
Sustained a head wound. Perception impaired.
Come on. You mean that's
I am
it?
equipped with the most advanced. You cannot escape dimension for long. I will find you.
Will you find me? Fusion cell. Got some fancy armor.
Detecting
Where's that
enemy
play
presence.
button?
Carrington, Stanley, Salus Agrote, Suprema Lex.
Open says me. Thank God someone managed to close the security door in time. Carrington's prototype is in there.
This area couldn't have been empty for more than a few days.
So Tommy Whispers didn't make it out. He died protecting our secrets. Let me see. There. Tommy would want you to have his hand cannon. Don't let its size fool you.
What's so special about the gun?
Tinker Tom restored it. You'll meet him later. It's cutting-edge old world tech. It's powerful and, more importantly, quiet. You'll never find another weapon like it.
All right.
Grab Carrington's prototype. You turn that over to Desdemona, and she'll have to let you into our merry band. Where's that play button?
Carrington, Stanley, Salus Agrote, Suprema Lex.
Bingo.
Open says me. There's an elevator at the end of the hall. It should be a hell of a lot easier fighting the chrome domes on this side of the minefield.
You would think that. See what's down here first. Robots.
I wonder if there's a button that can get us the hell out of here.
The elevator button from the sound of it, Kate.
I'm through.
Looking for something useful in that thing.
No, I'm just randomly opening doors and can look to see what might have been attached to it behind it. And then report. I broke Pam. Ooh, still sub sounds like fun. Ooh, Pam's mobile. Bobby pins are good. Radix might come in handy. A lot of trouble opening those doors for nothing in them. Somebody forgot there was a minefield. Ooh, some of those were Cairo mines. Just do that. Let me make sure I read it that way. Counts as being read in case needed to converse with Pam when we meet her.
Hello? Hostile signal reading detected.
Something is playing games with us.
I'm getting played with is that chunk of robot up there that's been blown up.
Payday!
End of the line. Just power up the elevator.
Having turrets on. And turn it off just in case it's decided to attack me. Come on, everybody in.
Going up.
I guess Deacon will have to teleport. Okay. You guys don't get out of the way. I can't go through when you were just hanging out. Time to leave the donut shop.
such a positive guy that being crowded.
Movement detected. Curious. Is someone here my target has?
You're gonna pay!
This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm, worry times 3.
Yeah, what are you doing running in there?
Deacon,
We got what we came for. Let's split up and meet back at the catacombs.
was all of that worth it?
All I know is that Dez authorized the op. I just hope we didn't go through all that for a new coffee maker.
Well,
See
hey,
you
now,
soon.
wait a minute. A new coffee maker would be worth it. Right there. I got fast travel. Let's see if Deacon's here yet. I don't remember how to get down to the catacombs. There we go. Nothing's respawned down here and is waiting to yank me as I'm crawling through.
I don't like this. Not one bit.
At least they left the door open.
And the new girl patched me up, put me on her shoulder, and blasted her way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Meh. Let's go with Deacon's story for
Every
fun.
word he said was true. And then some.
A full 100. I can't even imagine.
See? Just like I said, boss.
I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be
Three.
insane not to
Eight
sign her
searching.
up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad, Agent.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
What are we looking for code name? With more
Have any
options.
suggestions?
No. It doesn't work like that. Your life, your name, your choice.
Call me Bullseye.
From what Deacon says of your fighting skills, Bullseye seems apt. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most tightly guarded systems,
direct
so be
approach
careful
isn't the
coming
best
in
to
or
take.
out. You never can tell when you're being watched.
Need something?
All right, let's go. Nice that the door's labeled.
This is it. It may lack the amenities of the switchboard, but it's safe, and we've taken precautions not to be surprised again. Things are chaotic right now, so there's plenty for you to do.
Well, I'm not cleaning. Just throwing that out there now. I'm not here to play maid in your catacombs of whatever. None of your terminals seem to work either. I was going to steal some info.
Listen up, everyone. This is Bullseye. She did the switchboard op with Deacon. She's a full agent, effective immediately. I'm counting on each of you to show her the ropes. Feel free to welcome her aboard. That is all. It's not an easy road you've chosen, but you're never alone in this.
Meh. I'm just going to go blow up the
Welcome to the
institute.
family. We're a colorful...
Desdemona told me to give you this.
Come have your
Extraordinary feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command. But what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
Well, he's friendly.
What? You don't think I can handle a dangerous job?
The danger doesn't concern me. Your work at the switchboard proves you can deal with that. I just hope the mission doesn't require knowledge about synths and our procedures. Something you've had scant opportunity to learn.
Cut to the chase.
One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth, H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. The paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
So, some recent activity in,
So is there anyone you like?
This bloke's about as charming as a feral with a toothache.
Oh, I wasn't aware we were competing for congeniality awards.
Well, you know.
We were rescuing synths. My mistake. The dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it. It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out for them. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
funny about the whole thing, and I mean weird funny, not haha funny.
I got it.
Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
Well, I don't really know much more than that. But, I guess if you see that guy
Oh,
or
he's
the kid
pleasant.
that was living with him, you should tell Nick. Or the guards. Or maybe
Glad you're
both.
with us.
This next one, it's maybe by the ink spots. I mean, it is by the ink spots. It's we're not. There's no question who it's by. It's called maybe.
Guess we're going the long way, going through all the catacombs again on the way out. And there's one of those that popped up and said, go help. No, that's clearly not Berlin Station. This one is. We'll bend them. And that'll be a quick fight. Can't imagine there's that many attacking them.
Who's there?
Lesson learned, don't stand right next to that guy when he goes boom. Like suicide super mutants. Got a sword. Any day now, Kate. There we go. And all without being exploded this time. Laser photon, what? Ooh, that sounds exciting. Ah, ah, ah. Where's your friend?
Thanks for your help fighting them off.
Delicious.
I was glad to help out. Can't argue with your timing. Who knows what would have happened to us if you hadn't been here.
Even robot food. Where are all your defenses? Not like we're gonna do that one yet. We won't take Kate for detoxing. We're not doing Bar Harbor. I think it's time to do I think it's time to actually get back on the story quest. And where's science? Got 2 sciences. 25 of 25. Right. With the decision made to go start the story quest back up, this is a good place to stop before we start that, because that's a decent length quest and fight, and then coming out of that leads right into some other stuff. So I'll call it here for now, and pick it up next time, same spot. We'll go get started on story quest again. As always, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.